A Sunday night country music festival took a turn for the worse when 64-year-old Stephen Paddock opened fire from Mandalay Bay, killing 58 people, injuring hundreds of others. A local Bozeman woman who escaped the massacre uninjured shared her story with MTN's Morgan Davies, who joins me now.
Thanks, Patrice. Well, it certainly was an emotional evening for Jolene Barkus. She had gone out to Las Vegas to enjoy a country concert and to be with her friends. And how you can truly tell this experience, you can tell that it will not be soon forgotten by her.
I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm home and I'm happy I'm with my family, because a lot of people don't get to say that.
Jolene Barkus is no stranger to Las Vegas. She lived there at one point, and she's even been to the music festival before.
My friend Rose and I go. It's our annual girls trip.
This year, they went a day early and decided to stay at Mandalay Bay.
We were actually in the same tower. Mandalay Bay is kind of a Y shape. We were in that same tower, but we were on the west side from where the shooter was.
On Sunday, Jolene and Rose went to the concert venue just like any of the other days.
Jason Aldean started, and he'd come out and he played one song, and then he's like, this is how this is gonna work. He's like, I don't talk much. He's like, you guys are here to see me perform and you're here to see me play, so we're gonna have a good time and we're just gonna rock this place. And then he started in, I think it was about the third or fourth song, I can't remember. So he's playing, and then you just hear this pop, 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 pop. And at first I was like, this fireworks? So I looked, and we were on the edge of the bleachers closest to where the stage was. So I turned this way to kind of look, and as I was getting back around, I started to see people running, and the band's still playing. And as soon as I saw those people starting to run, coming from that west side where we always sat, I was like, something's going on. And Rose was like, what? And then it started again. And at that point, I knew.
Jolene and Rose ran for their lives, getting separated, as they didn't know if it was an active shooter in the crowd, if there were multiple shooters. And when the chaos took over, Jolene's husband, who was a highway patrol officer, helped make sure she knew what to do to stay safe.
Like, you have to slow down, you have to, just breathe. And he's like, where's your phone at? And I was like, it's at 44%. And he's like, turn off your Wi-Fi, turn off your Bluetooth. He goes, stay off your phone, just text me if you need to. So I just laid there in the back of this truck.
Hours had gone by of Jolene hiding and moving to different locations, not knowing anything, before she found out that a bus was going to take her back to the hotel. And at about 7:30 in the morning, Jolene was allowed back into her hotel room, and then reunited with her friend Rose.
Get back to the room until 10, and as soon as she walked in, I just gave her a giant hug. I told her, I'm so sorry I lost you in there. She's like, it's okay. Oh, I was so happy we're both alive.
Jolene knows now that it's going to take some time to recover from this horrific night.
We went to the mall at lunch, and I didn't, during Saturday morning too, or Monday morning, I'd be texting my husband. I was like, I can't stop crying. And he's like, you're coming down from your adrenaline. He's like, this is normal. And I was like, okay. So all day I'd be like, now this is happening. He's like, this is normal. This is you coming out of it. Like, going to the mall, I was hypersensitive. When I came in, because I was like, I just want to get back to my normal schedule. I just want to go to work and get through the day. I got in here and I was shaking and I was nauseous, and I was like, I don't know if I can make it all day.
As she's glad to be home and safe with her family, Jolene still finds herself thinking about the victims.
I'd like to go back to the site. I'd like to be able to walk up to the site and put down the candle and just, sit there.
Now, Jolene told me that she is going to seek some counseling, and that I asked her if she would want to go back to Vegas. She said it'll probably take her about 6 months to a year before heading back there.
All right, compelling story. Thank you so much for sharing her story with us, Morgan.